questions for Coach Rodriguez?
So, Coach, I mean, just give us an explanation. Especially offensively, just didn't seem to work much after the second drive.
Yeah, just very disappointed. Starts with me. Told the guys I failed them this week. I thought we had a good week of practice. Thought we were ready to play, and we weren't. Didn't execute. A lot of things to work on, and I knew there'd be some growing pains. But I'm gonna do a better job, and we'll get better from this.
Better job, but you lost a lot
Just
of players
coaching.
too. Because that doesn't make things easier without Jaheim and Jaden. And
Yeah, we got banged up a little bit. The guys were playing hard, and the guys went in there and battled. But as I said, I want it to hurt, and it's going to hurt all of us. I think it really does for the next 20 hours or so, and then we know who's next. So we've got to get to work, and I've got to get these guys ready to go, and they'll be ready to play next Saturday.
What do you tell the guys after a game like that to make sure that no air is kind of deflated out of the balloon, so to speak?
Well, just what I said. Whether you win or lose, after 24 hours, you got to move on. I think the biggest thing we got to do with the losses and the wins, but the losses, you got to learn as much as you can from it. Like everybody. Players, coaches, and everybody in the program.
Coach, what went into the thought process of putting Jalen in and then going back to Nico later? And
Yeah, just trying to get a spark.
Next week's starting quarterback.
Just give me 24 hours first, will you? I don't blame you asking, but I'd try to get a little spark, particularly maybe with some of the quarterback run stuff, and didn't make. But wasn't Jalen or Nico's fault. It's more mine. So we'll evaluate the film, try to get some, see what went wrong and what we can fix to get better.
Any thoughts on the pass down to Vaughn on the goal line that they looked at and said?
I didn't see it. I couldn't tell. I didn't know if it was close enough to review. Obviously, that was a big play, but I haven't seen that yet.
You knew Navarro would scramble. Why was he still able to be so effective?
Yeah, he's phenomenal. That was a big worry coming in, that you had everybody covered, and there were times where we kept him from going outside, but he duck inside and scramble, and he's just a phenomenal playmaker, and was no question he's pretty dynamic.
any prognosis on Jaheim? Or?
No, I didn't. It didn't look good from the sidelines, but I haven't even talked to the medical staff yet, so I don't know what's going on.
When you lose a guy, when you lose him, how much did that change what you guys were trying to do then? Because that was still fairly early in that game.
Yeah, I think, obviously he's a great player, and so you lose some of his explosiveness, but we weren't executing even before then. So that's what again, that's my job. I take responsibility for a lack of execution. I thought we had 2 really good practices on Tuesday and Wednesday, and but that didn't show up today for sure.
How does the defensive effort come into this not being able to be a win? Because
they forced turnovers, get plenty of opportunities. We missed a couple of tackles here and there, and I gave up just a couple things on third down, but they battled, they played hard and played well enough for us to win. But when you lose, everybody loses, and like I said, we're going to take this and learn as much as we can from it.
Okay, thank you, Coach.